Hello, everyone. Let's go ahead and get some messages from our loved ones. So go ahead and either pause the video and ask them to step forward, grab something of theirs, hold a space for them. But let's go ahead and see what your loved ones have to say. As always, this is collective, so take it how it resonates. And if you'd like to book a personal with me, the link to that is in the description box below. All right, let's go ahead and see. What does my loved ones collective have to say to them? We're going to pull three cards. Three cards for my collective. All right, we have growth. Growth is a journey. Trust each step. We have nurture. Nurture others and also yourself. And we have self-love. Self-love is the foundation of all love. And with nurture, self-love, and growth coming forward, I feel your loved ones are really telling you it's time for you to focus on you when it comes into a situation, a scenario. When it comes into your growth, and when I talk about your expansion, this can be in the career realm, this can be in the personal realm, romantical, this could be, spiritual, this can just be mental. This could be physical, but when it comes into some sort of expansion, your loved ones are telling you it's time for you to focus on you. I don't feel like this is so much on the nature of others, where it's like focus in on others. Now, maybe for some of you, for some of my collective, it's like definitely take care of those around you as well. But I feel for most of you, this is going to be saying it's time for you to nurture yourself. The way that you want others to see you or view you, it needs to start within yourself. If you want others to respect you or respect your boundaries, you need to place that foot down, right? Let's go ahead. And if you want a certain position, if you want to be seen in a certain spotlight, a certain relationship, again, I feel like that's how you have to see yourself. All right, let's go ahead and pull one message card. Just kind of see one piece of advice for my collective. All right, we have growing, literally. I love the way that spirit works. Okay, I also want to say when it comes into growth, when it comes into expansion, right? So most of the time, this is going to mean where it's like time for you to step outside of that comfort zone. It's time for you to be willing to either learn something new or be willing to kind of step outside of an old zone into something new. Let's go ahead. I'm going to pull three object cards. I'm sorry if you hear any background noises. I hear some things in the background and I'm not sure what they are, so my apologies. All right, let's go ahead and pull some object cards. I just want to see, we're going to either read this as a tarot way, or we're going to read this as some objects where your loved ones want you to look for. Let's see. All right, we have lollipop coming forward. Something good, something positive coming. Umbrella, fashion, shelter, power. We have hammer, building. All right, and we have flowers. Okay. When it comes into these messages, collective, I want you to take these in a couple different ways. So these could have something to do with your loved one that's stepping forward, the one that you're connecting into. They could be into fashion. There could be something about sugar or sweets when it comes into this person, when it comes into this hammer. There could be something about welding for some of you, but for most of you, this could just be like a man figure type coming forward for you. There could also be a woman here as well with this fashion and flowers, or these could be significant to you. Now, this could also be something as well where these could be signs or synchronicities that your loved ones want you to pay attention to when it comes into, your future, when it comes into kind of growth. There is a lot of growth here that I see, okay? And when it comes into growth, I do feel like there's a sense of stepping outside of your comfort zone. And when I say this, it's time for you to love yourself. So when you come into situations where maybe somebody isn't kind of respecting a boundary or isn't respecting X, Y, or Z, I'm going to step away from this, whatever this might mean, because I'm putting myself first, okay? With this lollipop here, I definitely feel this is like there's something good and positive coming in for my collective. And I feel like this comes in because this could also represent prosperity, building. I feel like this is kind of, again, where it goes into what we're creating, that growth. And flowers also references in the growth or the blooming, right? And so your loved ones are definitely coming forward to talk about something exciting happening for you. But I also feel like it's like time for you to get outside of your comfort zone. It's time for you to embrace or kind of embark in something new. All right, let's go ahead and pull 6 tarot cards for my collective from their loved ones. Let's see what else comes forward for my collective. All right, we have the Empress coming forward. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands with the Six of Wands. Okay. My collective, all right, and right on the bottom of the deck is this star. I love that. We'll just go ahead and set that right there. All right, my collective, I definitely feel like there's a sense when I see this Empress, I feel like there could be something that you're trying to create for yourself, and this is a collective message, so this can go in all ways, shapes, or form. This is a motherly energy as well, so this could reference pregnancy for some of you, especially when it comes into nurture, growing, all of that. So those who are looking into building a family, that could be referenced here as well. Now, for others of you, I do feel like there could be a sense where it's time for some growth. And with this Empress, I feel like it's like creation. What are you looking to create when it comes into stepping into your power? Now, again, with this Page of Cups and this Knight of Swords, I do feel, Knight of Swords, I feel like there's like, we also have the Knight of Wands. I feel like this is a more of a fast moving type of energy where it's like, it's time for you to make that switch. This could be something intuitively or kind of like something that's being offered to you. Especially with this, there could be an opportunity that comes up for you. And again, that's pushing you outside of your comfort zone, right? Where this is maybe you do something for work and then all of a sudden this opportunity comes in for you to kind of do this more alone. You stand by yourself. You're not working underneath anybody else. You're starting your own business. This could be where it's like you were in a relationship. All of a sudden, you're kind of like leaving a relationship into something else. This could be you're taking the next steps when it comes into your relationships, right? Again, I just feel like there is a sense here of like some sort of creation when it comes into a situation. And I feel that there's going to be like an opportunity or there's going to be kind of intuitive push. And it might make you kind of outside of your comfort zone or make you feel a little uncomfortable. But I want you to kind of imagine when it comes into conquering this or overcoming this, right? We have the Six of Wands here. To me, this is meaning that success. We have the Star, that hope, that excitement. I feel, again, that success. When it comes into this situation, I really want you to focus on what you're trying to create, not necessarily your worry, okay? When you're feeling nervous, I want you to focus on the excitement. I'm going to pull 3 cards from your loved ones specifically. Let's go ahead and see if we can get 3 specific messages from our loved ones. 3 specific messages. All right, we have animals and insects. We have mature feminine. And we have rainbows. Okay, we have more object cards coming forward, and so animals could be very key in. I do want you, while we're going to do this, I'll go ahead and pull one of these. If you guys are seeing animals in your dreams, or if you guys are seeing a lot of a specific animal in your physical, this could be on social media, this could be in charms, this could just be on a ton of things where it's like you're seeing a rabbit, you're seeing a squirrel, you're seeing a lion. I want you to look up the spiritual meaning when it comes into that. Now, I also feel for some of you, when it comes into this mature feminine, there could be a woman that you are trying to connect to, and she's here to be like, hey, here I am, I'm connecting to you. But this could also mean where it's time for you to kind of step into that feminine. But when we talk about the mature feminine, I feel like it's like we pay attention to our emotions. We pay attention to others, but I'm not going to allow my emotions to run me, or I'm not going to allow my emotions. So this could be the triggers, this could be the anxieties, the worries, this could be, you know, where it's somebody's pushing your boundaries that shouldn't be. It's like, you know, your stance, and you're not going to let somebody overcross those boundaries. You're not going to let your triggers, your worries, your insecurities hold you back from a situation. Now, when it comes into this rainbows, I feel like this is 2, I want you to pay attention to rainbows. That could be significant as well. However, I feel with every storm comes a rainbow, and where you kind of feel kind of lost at hope, all right? I want you to kind of just focus on what you're trying to build. Focus on your power. And you got feminine, the feminine energy coming out twice. Whether you are male or female, I want you to pay attention to your emotions. What are you trying to kind of overcome? What are you trying to accomplish? Right? I want you to really focus on yourself, nurturing and caring about yourself, how you want others to view you, how you want to be seen. That's how I want you to feel about yourself. All right? Now, again, with this, for some of my collective, trust each step of the process, okay? With that, I feel when it comes into this, for some of my collective, if there was a shutdown, or if there was something here, if there was something there, and it's like, you know, that's why you're kind of scared to overcome certain situations. Trust that that needed to happen because you needed to overcome this. So when something happens in the future, you know how to go about it. I'm just going to pull one animal card. We're just going to pull one, and we're going to see what comes forward. One animal card for my collective. And this could be another sign for you guys as well. Oh my gosh. So you got squirrel twice coming forward because there's a squirrel in this card and we have the squirrel here. This is a new deck, so I haven't gotten too far deep into it. So those who want to get a deeper dive on what the squirrel means when it comes into like the spiritual level and stuff like that, right? But I definitely feel, okay, we have squirrel here, preparation. I feel like it's your time to kind of prepare for the new expansion that's coming forward for you. And when I say this, it's okay to step outside of your comfort zone. I feel that you are kind of gathering your materials, gathering your knowledge when it comes to a certain situation or when it comes into something, and you're preparing for something new to come in. So when you feel like you're not feeling the movement, you're not feeling this just yet, it's because you're in the preparation stage, all right? Pay attention to squirrels around you. If you start seeing them a lot after this, I feel that that can just be confirmation for you as well. Like, this is your reading. Something good is coming forward, right? You're just in the preparation spot. And so even if you feel kind of discouraged or you're in that, you know, insecure or triggered type of energy, don't worry about it too much because you're in the preparation stages. Keep pushing forward. I hope everybody enjoyed their reading. If you have any questions or concerns, I feel free to make any comments. Sorry, I always say that after the end of my personals. But if you guys would like to book a personal with me, the link to that is in the description box below. I hope everyone enjoyed their reading. Take care.